as you can see, somebody wants to go home. Welcome back to Jorola's Garage. Those of you who have been following me know or remember when I had the white RS, I had put all the stereo stuff from this car into that one. And then when I sold the car, I left it. So now that I'm driving Red Rocket on a fairly regular basis, I have one problem, a big problem. This is my problem. It's horrible. AM/FM radio is absolutely horrible. CD player, who carries CDs anymore? So as I'm driving down the road here, sitting in some traffic, it dawned on me, I need to change it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Stay tuned for that. Shortly after selling the white car, I bought everything. I have the radio, I have the mounts, the trim, the harness, everything. Everything's ready to go. So I'm finally gonna get to it. I just can't take it anymore. I have nothing. I have no music at all. So it's gotta go. And here is what's going in the car. I bought this Sony, whatever, one of these guys. That's the model number. I got one of these out-of-circuit thingies from the auto parts store for the hardwire radar detector, which I have to find the cable. It's around here somewhere. This is the remote for the radio. And then I bought this installation kit from Crutchfield. It comes with a little cubby, not that I'll need it, but I'm gonna need these guys here. These mount on the side of the radio. And then the silver trim bezel. So I just need to find the radar detector wire, which is around here somewhere. And then pull these guys out, pull the radio out, and start taking the old one out, put the new one in. All right, so as you guys have seen me do before, first you got to take this guy off here. There's one Torx screw there, then there's two here, and then this piece right here just pulls out. It's a lot easier to do it with two hands, but yeah, it just pulls out. This piece too, I already did this one, and this one also just pulls out. Getting much easier with two hands. So all of this has to come off. I believe I have to take this guy off. I got to take this out. Basically the whole thing needs to come off to give me good access, from what I remember, because the wires, there's a couple of wires I need to get into that are behind this. All right, first victim to come off is this guy right here. Now I have to take this one out, and then I can start taking all that stuff out. And here we are. Basically all that's left is the radio. See, when I did the other one, I left this here intentionally so that if I ever needed to do it again, I don't know, I guess I was thinking ahead. If I ever needed to do it again, I would have already the little tap there. So that was good thinking. All right, radio's got to come out now. And I got it out. This thing put up a fight, let me tell you. These little clips, especially this one right here. But this one is up in there, and it's really hard to get to. But whatever, it came out. So yeah, so if any of you are ever going to do this, be prepared to fight with that one right there. That's the upper left, because it will put up a fight. And then I couldn't figure out also these little tabs here. I guess you got to put them in the middle, like where there's no tension on either way, for these guys to click in. But I didn't know that, and I couldn't see it with the radio installed, and I had forgotten since last time. So, but that's fine, it's done. And stepping back out of the car, I had forgotten to show you guys this part too. This was also part of the Renline kit. I mean, not Renline, Crutchfield. This was Renline. This is the phone mount for the 997. This is the harness adapter for the radio, hardwire for the radar, quick connects, and adapter for the antenna. And meanwhile, the mess that becomes a car, which is in pieces, undergoing some sort of modification. Since we're at it, I'll show you guys where I'm at. Here's a little tap-in thingamajig here that I got to put in, would that be B9? For the live power to the radio. I need to get another fuse and put in there. I ran the wire already and hooked it up to the hot on the radio. I'm in the process right now of getting this little doohickey here and hooking up the dimmer to the radio, and then that's it. I need to just start plugging in, connecting the speaker wires, and I got to hook up the amplifier wire to the white and red one over here for the amp. No reverse in and no parking brake. I'm not sure what this parking brake is supposed to be all about. Reverse in, I would say, is probably for a camera, which I don't have. I got my microphone already here. I put the microphone right there with a little piece of double-sided tape. That should hold. I'll probably cut that little ball off because I don't like the way it looks. And that's where I'm at. All right, so one thing that's been bugging the crap out of me and I couldn't figure it out was how to turn on the amplifier for the mid-bass speakers and the doors. I thought for some reason, I had read somewhere, or maybe in some other car, it goes on the white red cable right there, but on this car in particular it goes on this black red cable. So I had to take this orange one from this connector, which was unused, because the orange is dimmer, but the dimmer is hooked up directly to the harness on the radio to hook up to the remote, to hook up to there, to hook up to the black, and now the amplifier comes on. So next step is to fit the side brackets here along with the trim and put it in place and see how it fits. Can't wait to clean all this stuff up. And going back together. And finally, looks pretty good, except for the glare. Let's see, it turns on. Go. Yeah. All right, I got to program my my wallpaper and all that stuff. Put something cool in the background. But all right, I got to put what else? I got to put the little screws on the sides, on both sides here, and I think that will conclude it. Other than just the setup, you know, again the wallpaper and just I don't know whatever I got to set up with that radio. And the last thing I did was I ran the cable for the radar detector. This is not the radar detector I use. It's just the one I had on hand. The other one is up in the box. They're up there, my Valentine and whatever. But basically I ran the cable underneath the headliner here. You just pulled it out. There's some clips back there. So the idea is to put it behind the clips, and then I pulled the door seal off here. I pulled this off and I ran the cable along the pillar down here, comes out of here. I already had a self-tapper there for the ground from before, and then I tapped into C1 and a very easy connection. I gotta finish that off, probably put some tape on it, but anyway, that's the point. So radar detector installed, radio installed. I just need to go for a drive and set up that radio. And there you have it. This cable here comes from the radio. It's hooked up to the iPhone cable, and I put my cheapy Amazon Cradle on here because these are really much better. But I put the Renline mount in the back, and I just got to set it up. I need to take my USB. I need to load up some pictures, some wallpaper pictures, and that's it. But it looks nice, and I'm happy with this too. I'm glad I was able to get both of the things done in one shot. The radio looks really good. So I'm gonna go for a drive. See how it sounds. And that will conclude today's video on the radio with the 997 GT3. As you can see, somebody wants to go home. I think it came out nice. I'm happy with it. The car's still a little dirty. I gotta clean it up. But the radio looks good. I wish this part here wasn't shiny. Like this strip here is shiny. The rest of the frame is matte. I would prefer it matte, but it's not. It's shiny. What can I do? Like I said, this is done. You see no evidence of anything having happened here today, and I'm happy about that. So that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Leave me any comments, any questions. This took me a lot longer than I expected today. I thought maybe a couple hours, but I've been at it for most of the day. I mean, it's probably been a good 6 hours or something like that. It's now 8 o'clock. I think actually no, I started maybe at 2:30. So yeah, about 6 hours. I don't know, it just didn't go smoothly, but it got done. So thank you for watching.